it's like, okay, did I figure out everything? Am I in the right place, in the right scene? I think that I am. My name is Trevor Lund from RevTrev.com and the founder of Live Light Academy on livelight.ca. And I'm here with another Live Light Loop for Friday, May 3rd, 2024. Having all of these things pop up saying, oh my goodness, and it's like I don't even know how to set that. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of the week I've been having. I wrote a book and I've rewrote the book and added things to it. So the rewritten book is Live Light, Don't Have Time to Be Busy. The original book was I Don't Have Time to Be Busy, and really that comes from when I found out, for me, it was a discovery. Like I discovered, like I can get a lot done without ever feeling busy. So it's that feeling of busyness that I don't like having. And even this week, this was a full week. And so I will say I have a full week, not a busy week. And yes, I did have a full week. I hope your week was productive, but not necessarily full. And I hope your weekend is enjoyable and not necessarily full. I'm just going to maybe get into this because I have family things to get to and all kinds of other things to get to, but I didn't want to miss out on keeping in touch with you today. Wherever you're watching, I'm seeing it, and I can see that you are you're all on Twitter again. X, I'm sorry. Did you catch that on X? Elon was tweeting out, was Twitter a better name than X? Did you see that trend? It was Twitter.no, or X.no, Twitter, or so, I can't remember what the tweet was, but anyway, I added my comments to it. Basically, once something is named, it's hard for me to unname it. Anyway, but enough about all that. Let's talk about you for a second. Like, you were created to walk with God in the garden in the cool of the day. And sin came into the world and you bore the consequences. And Jesus came and took your place and offered you his yoke that is easy and his burden that is light. You are a living light. You're a child of God. Creation longs to be revealed. Don't conform, but be transformed, so you can have peace and hope and joy at all times and in every situation. Live Light Academy has books and courses and resources and community and coaching to help you not conform but be transformed, so you can have peace and hope and joy at all times and in every situation. And what I create, I want to help, and that means I want it to honor, empower, be life-giving and pleasing to God. Who am I? I am Trevor Lund. I am a wisdom-loving, knowledge-sharing, God-marveling, life-celebrating, kingdom-living, soul-healing, Lord-seeking, gift-imparting, Spirit-no-flowing, grace-knowing, ironic follower of the way. And I hold you capable and Holy Spirit trustable to finish the good work He started in you. What have I been working on this week? I have been updating. I'm really excited about this course, the Live Light Shine Bright course. I'm kind of waiting because I don't want to get ahead of myself, but every once in a while, God just gives me a nugget, and it's like I got to put that in this course, the Live Light Shine Bright course. I'll tell you more about that in the future, but I'm going to be working on a message that's going to fit really well in one of the categories there. That it was a piece that I needed, because have you ever gone through like an evangelism course and just felt guilty? That's always been my experience. They're designed to make you feel guilty, and I don't believe that that's the case. I think courses like that should be designed to make you fall more and more in love with Jesus. And the more and more in love with Jesus you are, the more and more you want to obey him. And what did Jesus say when he sent out his disciples? He said, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons, raise the dead. Yeah, that is scary because we can't program that, but we can prepare for that. And so I want that in the Live Light Shine Bright course. I have all kinds of strategies for reaching those that, well, I don't have the strategies. We look at Jesus' strategies for reaching those in your Jerusalem, those nearest and dearest to you, those that, the places, the ones who are going to kill you. It's always family that is going to rip us apart, right? Like those are the nearest ones and the dearest ones. Or Jerusalem. He sent them out and he said, as you go, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons, raise the dead. And then he told them, find a person of peace and let them serve you, which is counterintuitive. But that is exactly what we need to do. And I can tell you how. And then when Judea, that's Judea, Samaria would be, we look at the woman at the well, and Jesus uses words of knowledge. He uses the supernatural to open up the door into the natural, and that's how we reach people who really don't like us. And we can talk about all the gifts of the Spirit, and those things that actually they shine light on Jesus and on God, and that actually draws people to Jesus, to Himself, right? Like it's let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. That's crazy. And then the ends of the earth. And what did Paul say? He said, I have fully proclaimed with signs and wonders. I have fully proclaimed the gospel. And it goes into, we go into, as you go in the day-to-day of every day and what you're doing. And so I get excited about that course. And so every time I have an idea, I want to put it in there and work at it. So that's what I was doing this week. And then on the other hand, I am preaching on Sunday, which made my week a little bit more fuller because I'm preaching on releasing the gift of words of wisdom. And that's a really interesting study. So I will post that on my website next week. If you want to catch us live, you can figure out all those kway.live. Go to kway.live, 10 o'clock on Sunday. 10:30. That's when I'll start preaching. 10:30, maybe 11. I don't know. I get done early. He says as he rambles on. Let's continue. And that's not all. That's not all that I did this week. The latest blog posts this week are the sneak peek at the Knockdown Strongholds tool and the message Enjoying God as Father. And you can find those and more at reptrev.com/blog. Now, our hot pod this week. This just blows me away. Okay, I got 84 episodes in season 3. And this is, Canada, where did you go? You totally dropped off. Like all of my Canadian friends, you just fell off. USA, more from the US came, and you just kind of, you just pushed out the Canadians, I think. But that's okay. I love you. Thank you for listening. Nigeria, you popped up good. Singapore, you jumped up high. United Kingdom, you're up there. Taiwan, Philippines, France, Belgium, Trinidad and Tobago. I got friends down there. I don't know if they're the ones listening, but that's just awesome. Thank you for listening. And our most popular podcast last week was the Live Light Loop for last week. But then there's also all of these. Let me just see if I can read them on this screen. Sneak peek at the strongholds, Knockdown Strongholds, and Enjoying God as Father. We're also in the top 3 for this week. Now, the most watched live cast between, I think I did 2. I did the loop and I did the sneak peek at the Knockdown Strongholds tool live. There was way more people watching live the sneak peek at the Knockdown Stronghold tool. And again, that's what today too. When I sometimes in the day, like Friday at this time, I don't think there's going to be a lot of people because you got other things to do, right? But I know that there was a lot of people watching the tool this week too. So, which was this? Yeah, that was this week. Anyway, you can find that at revtrev.link/hotlive. The most engaging page this week, last 7 days, it was Seek the Lord, 14 ways to seek the Lord. 87.4%, I think, of people who viewed it interacted with that page, and that's awesome. You can find it at reftrev.link/hotpod, hot blog. And don't forget the Live Light Above the Negativity Reflections and Devotional book. You can find it at reftrev.link/books. You get 47 days of reflections and devotionals to help you take thoughts captive and align with God's will for your life. And also don't forget the Wellspring. I forgot it yesterday. I didn't forget it. I had my reminder pop up, but I just couldn't get to it. And I couldn't get to it today either. I'm not going to get into all the things I'm doing, but it is full. Let's just say that. It has been a full week, but you can sign up at reftrev.link/wellspring. And as always, you can connect with me on social or in person at trevorlund.com. Scroll down to the bottom and you see my calendar there, and you can connect with me. So, carpe vitae. Seize the life. Since this is the life you have chosen, the life of the Spirit, let's make sure we don't hold it as an idea in our head or a sentiment in our heart, but work out its implications into every area of our life. That means we won't compare ourselves with each other as if one of us were better or another one worse. We have far more interesting things to do with our lives. Each of us is an original. Live creatively, friends. Have a great weekend, and I will catch you next week. I hope to catch you next week. You can catch me. I'm really not catching you because you're watching on X, and your comments don't come through. But if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, those comments will come in. But I know you guys watch those later, not at the time I'm doing it. Anyway, take care. God bless. Let's keep in touch.